name is Nina Gaines, and I will be presenting an action research plan using Instagram to enhance motivation and collaboration among vehicle sales associates, looking at the problems, the goals, and obstacles. This is for Aspen University's RSH 916 problem-based research and action course with Dr. Angela Holzer for today. So the purpose, we're looking at enhancing motivation and engagement and performance among vehicle sales associates by utilizing Instagram as a collaborative action research tool, thereby creating a dynamic space where associates, management, customers, and community stakeholders can share ideas, celebrate successes, and co-create solutions to sales challenges. We're looking at the competitive automotive industry. Ensuring high motivation and collaboration among vehicle sales associates is crucial for sustained sales performance. Many dealerships they struggle to keep their teams engaged in today's digital and customer-centric market. Social media platforms like Instagram present opportunities to enhance communication and foster a sense of community among employees, management, and external stakeholders. However, the strategic use of Instagram for motivating and collaborating within vehicle sales teams remains unexplored. This study aims to investigate how Instagram can effectively boost motivation and recognition and collaboration, ultimately improving sales uh, employees' attitudes and sales performance. When we look at action research, it's a cyclical process involving diagnosing issues, planning strategies, implementing actions, observing outcomes, reflecting on findings, revising approaches, analyzing data for patterns, and follow up to ensure sustainable results. For the goals that we're looking at enhancing employee motivation and recognition, strengthening internal collaboration, fostering external engagement and community connection, improving sales performance through social influence, and developing sustainable practices using social media. Um, when we look at these goals, we're going to be developing strategies to utilize Instagram as a platform for celebrating employee achievements, highlighting like top performers, sharing success stories, fostering a greater culture of appreciation, thereby, boosting morale and making sure that associates feel valued. We want to measure it through surveys, feedback, participation, just really looking at the metrics for that. When you want to strengthen the internal collaboration, you can use Instagram to for posts, for stories, campaigns. It's going to build teamwork and kind of promote a healthy, sharing of competition amongst associates. It's highly collaborative. Um, and that's going to be good because dealerships can use Instagram for their milestones and just promoting unity throughout the sales floor. Uh, Dealerships can also use this to focus on their brands, highlighting, employee participation in local events, partnerships, just strengthening the community overall. The participants will be, the associates, the managers, all of the managers, including sales, business office, service managers. This will vary depending on the dealership. Social media teams, marketing, customers, community, and partner organizations. Some of the obstacles we're looking at limited employee engagement, privacy issues, professional boundaries, inconsistent management support, and a lack of time because associates have different schedules. Also, the content of the quality and measuring the impact effectively, and there could be a risk of negative feedback. So just to go into it a little bit, for the limited employee engagement, some sales associates may be hesitant to participate due to a lack of interest, time constraints, or discomfort. We'd like to circumvent that through providing just training and clear guidelines on how to use Instagram positively. And then we want to maybe get volunteers first to try things out, and then using incentives. Concerns may arise about the privacy or overexposure of mixing personal and professional identities on social media. So to circumvent that, we can just have like a dedicated dealership account, and then getting consent from the employees before featuring them on public content, and just establishing clear policies for sure. Now, if management does not actively support or model participation, you're going to have some issues with that. And so that could decrease the momentum. And so we kind of want to make sure that the managers are actively involved. They're promoting the brand, and they're sharing posts, and they're showing the value of it. They can integrate this by using social media recognition and performance reviews or internal communications to show commitment. Okay. Sales associates have different schedules, and so we can circumvent this by, uh, having a designated person to do the posting, or just create days to where they're, kind of focused on that as well. And then, you want to make sure that the photos and the postings and tone are all aligned, because poor quality photos, irregular posting, or just an unprofessional tone, it could undermine the dealership's image. Okay. And it may be difficult to directly measure it, but we can circumvent this by using employee surveys, sales performance indicators. We can conduct before and after assessments as well. And then we can also use feedback loops during the action research cycle just to kind of adjust things. And then, you're always going to have negative comments. So we can circumvent that by, just having a social media response immediately to address any negative comments. And we want to make sure that we're monitoring those posts. Okay. Some of the solutions that we can look at is developing a structured program, implementing employee recognition, conducting training, communicating, collaborating. We also want to engage our stakeholders, track the data, create policy, and reward and sustain engagement. Okay. But we just always want to make sure that we're using Instagram to align with the dealership goals. Um, we talked about it before, having the dealership Instagram account that just focuses on everything about the dealership. We also want to improve morale and motivation through visible appreciation. So we want to launch, maybe top performer of the month. We want to celebrate those milestones. And, we want to encourage peers and management to comment or to repost to show public support. If we're doing this, you can see increased motivation, stronger sense of belonging, healthy competition among associates. We want to conduct training. It's another solution. Having workshops and guidelines, setting guidelines and policies, and coaching. We want to empower associates to use Instagram professionally and confidently. And continuous coaching to maintain engagement, not just for the associates, but to have management continue to show their support as well. And by doing this, we're looking at higher comfort levels with using the social media amongst dealership representatives. So to use Instagram as a platform for team bonding, interdepartmental visibility, it'll encourage team challenges. You can have best showroom set up, or you can showcase your stories that are happening on the sales floor. Using Instagram to creating different stories. It just allows all the different departments to contribute, bringing everyone together, having a greater sense of unity, improved communication, stronger teamwork and culture. for engaging with stakeholders, to connect associates with customers, partners, and the community. We can feature our customers' testimony about their sales experience. And we also can collaborate with local businesses, influencers, using hashtags, tag-ins. And when we do this, we can improve the community engagement, creating a stronger brand reputation, and increase customer trust. We always want to track the data, so we want to measure the effectiveness and guide continuous improvement. Um, we can use Instagram analytics to track engagement, the likes, the comments, the shares, how we're reaching. We can conduct employee satisfaction surveys and correlate morale with engagement. And we can also hold reflection meetings after each campaign cycle to just kind of review what worked and what did not work. And now the expected outcome of this evidence-based understanding of how social media activities impact motivation, collaboration, and sales performance. We definitely want to create policy just to maintain professionalism, protecting privacy, and ensure consistent messaging. For reward and sustained engagement, this gives us momentum. It helps us to maintain the momentum, reinforce long-term participation. We can celebrate milestones, best engagement month, and we also want to involve leadership in recognizing and reposting staff accomplishments. And the outcome of this, you'll have sustained enthusiasm, higher morale, long-term culture of recognition and participation. In conclusion, so by implementing structured campaigns, training initiatives, feedback mechanisms, and recognition systems, the dealership can transform Instagram into a powerful tool for motivation and collaboration. These strategies not only promote individual growth through motivation and recognition, but they also enhance organizational performance by improving collaboration, sales results, and brand visibility. By anticipating potential challenges, the action research plan can be developed with proactive safeguards such as clear policy, structured communication, and continuous feedback, ensuring that Instagram serves as a platform for motivation and collaboration rather than a source of conflict. Thank you for your time.